Right. Quick little microphone check. Does it work? Yes, it does. Very nice. Multi-line. Right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a night that will provide chaos. We are at Monaco for round 10 of the season, where, as you can see, it's a wild card. Now, for this, I'll need to get the notes out, because I... Well, I've tried memorizing it, but I cannot. But basically, tonight is Carnage Night. Rules and flags are turned off for tonight, which means that you can cut the corners, you can speed into the pit lane, but we do have a rule that you cannot jump the start. And, well, of course, you have to make 2 pit stops. It's Monaco. Besides that, there will be no safety cars, no yellow flags. Then, as for the weather for the race will be very wet, then completely dry. Yeah, this is gonna be wild, which is, well, why it's a wild card. And, yeah, honestly, I am excited to see how people are gonna do this. I do wonder, like, what's quali weather like? Because surely if this goes to dry, then well, there's no real point going out already. But then I don't know. I am not completely sure. If we look back at last week, Doling took his 7th win of the season. And yeah, he's now 2 races ahead of everyone else. I think pretty safe to say that the championship is wrapped up. Gunnar has had a bad run of form over the last few weeks. And the podiums, well, they have been spread out by many people. Now, into the constructors, it is also Alpine who are ahead by quite a bit. 54 points over everyone else. But at least that's doable. Now let's see. And no rules lap. On board with Gunnar, just completely cuts across the line. Here won't be that much different. It's just no corners to cut here. Our damage is still on, I believe. So there won't be any wall riding off that wall going on. Now, here is the fun part. I do wonder if people are gonna cut the swimming pool section as well. But you can massively cut this one. Just fully straight on into Tabak. And he barely escapes hitting the wall. Jumps over the curbs. We are gonna see some world record times here once it comes to the race. Now in quali though, across the line comes Gunnar with a 1:17.1, and he's the one that has kicked us off on this crazy night. Now you've seen the laps, you have a bit of an idea of what's gonna go on tonight. Yeah, I guarantee you in the race there's gonna be at least something, or I mean not something, someone that's gonna end up in the wall at the back. So if this goes fast as people will just be starting to explore the track limits, see what they can do. By the end of the session, yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit lower, I'd say, than the times are now. People will just still be learning. And I wonder if people have actually gone for lower wings just because there's actually like straights now. this track. Difficult on controller, but I'm sure Hilly will be liking it a lot more now. No, there's a lot less corners to do. If we think about it, then let me count them real quick. There is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 14 corners remaining in this lap, in this track, from like 20. He comes across the line and goes fastest. Douglas has done a lot of practice around here, so I do wonder how he is gonna be doing this. A lot of practice. He's the one I've seen talking about practice most, and especially hitting at the back wall, which he almost does. Still drifting around the corners. And Douglas across the line, he is gonna go into P12. He's struggling a little bit by the looks of it, as Chris goes fastest with a 1:16.1. We've already improved a second what it usually is, and here's Ozers now. He's reserving tonight, and he is looking for a good result as well. It's the two owners in cahoots in their own team. How lovely, how cute. A bit of traffic for Ozers, which normally around Monaco would be a bad thing. But right now, it's a lovely toe into the back. So that is gonna be awesome. We're using 8th gear. How we've had no DNS yet, I don't know. Is damage off? No, because I saw someone saying they broke their front wings already. Touring Championship leader, will he get another pole, or will this be the first time he actually gets beaten? Does it take a wild card for this man to not be on pole? Tell you what, he's still going quick. Basically drifting it towards the line, comes across it, still fastest. I mean, what can you do? Admiral. Well, that's what you can do. Admiral just simply beats it. 7 minutes still to go. I don't know if this is drying up or not. Seems to be some nice clouds. This point I don't even really know was I got a full lap or not. JSS might be though. Goes a bit deep. There's Dorling who goes almost a second quicker than everyone else. You know, like I said, the times are definitely gonna be improving. Only two from, I believe, Doggers on Dorling there. Both with the back. Yep. Not Dorling, JSS. But JSS is a second and a half up. Oh, but he gets blocked. And to be fair, Doggers also on a lap. So, some bad timing for JSS. And JSS goes up to 6th, Doggers up to 13th. This is gonna be absolutely horrific for some people. Kev not on a lap. How about Bucko? He still has a full battery, so he might be. Bucko does improve his time, not his position. Oh, and a hard smack on the wall in turn 1. 3 minutes remain. I don't think Will is gonna be on a lap. Let's go Apple. He is fully pushing through the tunnel. Seven tenths up. It's looking quick. He is also grazing the walls. and goes into second. So the 4/10 of Sniper Monkey is looking very quick. Let's go to... well, that's all a big train. Just waiting. And there behind is Admiral storming through. Because of course does not want to block his teammate, but he has put himself in an awkward position. And it's gonna be difficult to get through as there is Licorius just in behind, who is on a lap. He's right behind that big train of people that are all looking to line up on their final laps. Well, so far it is chaotic, mate, but I cannot wait for the race. That's gonna be awesome. Imagine if this was in the dry, man, this qualifying session. You'd be seeing times probably close to like 105s, 104s, if not more. Corey is up to P8. He doesn't really cut turn 1 as optimally, and he almost loses it going up the hill. How did he manage to keep that going? I don't know. Yeah, 1 minute to go, everyone is out on track. Even Wale, who's on an outlap and about to start, so he's gonna be the final person to actually put a lap time in. We are on with Hilly now, who is not using any ERS, so he is gonna go again after this lap. So in that case, we're gonna move on to JSS, who has his teammate right ahead of him and almost collide. Going into the... what do you even call that? Bus stop? I don't know. He's a bit down in his time. We'll need to find a second and a bit in that final sector. That is gonna be impossible. And he comes towards the line, and he still goes up into P6, so he still finds 8/10. Licorius spits and decides he's done. And Dorling also into the pit lane, so for the first time this season he will not be on pole position. Who will it be then? Doggers also finishes, he will not be higher than 10th. Sniper Monkey cannot improve on his time, but to be fair, I don't think he has to. I doubt that will be beaten. Chris up into P4. Watson does improve, but not by enough to knock anyone off. That's a huge moment for Admiral. If he wants this pole, it's gonna have to be an amazing final sector. But I think he is just pushing a bit too much. To be fair, Hilly still could. He was fastest at one point. Absolutely smashes it into the wall. And again, and at least you know he's pushing. Hilly moves up into P6. Ryan up into P4 as well. This kid is so messed up. And Admiral does not improve on his time, so it's only Ozers who pulls into the pit lane and will start last at this chaotic race. And Freedom, who moves up into third. And that's quality done. I mean, I don't even know. I've completely lost it. But Sniper Monkey is on pole. It is Admiral in P2, Freedom in P3. And Dorling, well, turns out the only thing that can stop Dorling is absolute chaos. He is down in P9. And this could be, genuinely could be the first time he does not win this season. Well, to be fair, he has lost 2 races to Gunnar, so I did mess up what I wanted to say. But the first time he's not in the top 2 this season, so yeah, this is gonna be chaos. And then to top it off as well, it is gonna be a full wet start, so that's gonna be even more fun. I don't know, man. But turn one will be fun. I wonder how many instants we're gonna see in turn one, but I do think it will be a lot. Oh man, I I will be right back with you. If you are watching on YouTube, you can just skip ahead 5 minutes. If you're watching on Twitch, tough luck, and yeah, see you when we start the race. And this will be fun indeed. I mean, if it's an old thing, what are we doing? I am most excited for turn one, though. I'll be honest. Like, I think actually starting at the back could be beneficial here, because especially with this weather, people are just gonna slide into the wall, and with people also wanting to overtake into turn one, or just not nailing the corner speed. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad. Alright, there we go, formation lap. Now, I'll be honest, if people are smart, they start on the full wets. And not on the inters, cause it's a mandatory 2-stop. And you know the track is gonna dry out. But it is super wet now, so it's better to just start on the wets for like 3-4 laps. Then pit. Go to the inters. Have fresher inters than everybody else. And you have already done a pit stop. And you'll be gaining on everybody else. So by the end of the race, you will be about, theoretically, about 10 seconds ahead. Because you pitted from wets to inters. So I think people that do start on inters here have absolutely missed a huge opportunity. But still, this will be fun. This will be very, very fun. Now we'll keep the position change thingy on for now, because of course I gotta see if anyone does jump start. I mean, the inters will obviously be quick. But for those first like 3 to 4 laps, I don't think there will be an advantage. Alright, there we go then, waiting for the people to line up to the grid. After which, the lights will come on. And we'll be getting underway in Monaco for the chaos. Nobody has jumped the start, I don't think, which is a good thing. And they are just ghosting in each other. Let's just look at the chaos at the back. Everyone's inside each other. There's a Mercedes inside an RV. Oh my god. What? Ellie just jumped. I think the ghosting is working very well today. Let's get the beautiful shot through here. With everyone just inside each other. Going into the wall. Oh my god. Gunnar still inside Doggers. And here they go. through the Can't even fucking say it properly. That looks so stupid. It's a hard hit into the wall from Chris. I mean, to be fair, at least they can overtake now. Like, you can just absolutely send it on someone and you just ghost. Look at this. There's 5 people inside of 1 second. They're all inside of each other. Oh god. That is a very good thing ghosting is on. That is a huge set by Cooner. Oh my god. That is mental. I mean, look at it. Oh, Admiral has made a move on Freedom. They are inside each other. I wonder who will end up first out of this drag race at the line. Cutting through each other as they head into Tabak. Yeah, damage is on, so if they do smack the wall too hard, then they will get, like, front wing damage. Sniper Monkey has lost the lead to Freedom. I've never seen so many overtakes happen in Monaco. It is absolute send hopefully from Akakev. Oh, he taps the wall. First people are in, that's Bucko, who pulls into the pit lane, and he has no front wing. So there's your confirmation that damage is indeed on. See, the thing is that if you do get damage and your front wing is gone, the next big hit you will get, your front wheel probably comes off. It's a Sauber 1-2. Dorling has somehow managed to get back up into 5th. And here is the F1 orgy. There's just a line of people just inside each other. Chris got a good exit as he phases through Ryan. But they're all ass to mouth. Human Centipede. He ain't your heart out. We have F1 Centipede. Whoa! Who was that? There's a Ferrari stop. It's Admiral. He was in the middle of the track. And he somehow spun round. Oh my god, everyone is retiring. What's going on? There might be a lobby. There is a lobby restart. Why is there a lobby restart? I was wondering why everyone retired just then. What the fuck? Oh, so ghosting was not supposed to be on. We were not supposed to see. They have one centipede. Oh my god. Okay. So, we're gonna do that again. But this time we are gonna have it with ghosting off. Oh my god, that's gonna be even more chaos. Right, so we shall be right back. Hopefully lobby gets made soon. That would be very epic. Right. Hopefully the new lobby is open. Here he is in a lobby, so I'm just gonna join him. So this is gonna take a little bit longer than expected. Should probably also start a new party just in case. Right. So we've had the first bit of chaos, going on to the second bit of chaos. Just in the meantime, while we do wait, just scrolling through Instagram, and apparently, this is what it just popped up on my for you. There is a world record for limbo skating, which is basically where you know you go. It's basically limbo, but you're on roller skates. Yeah. Someone has done 50 meters of that in less than 10 seconds. And that's the world record. That is mental. Don't know why anyone would do that. But I'm glad they figured out they have that talent, because it's got them a world record. And hey, a world record is a world record, am I right? Alright, so we're back going again. I think Formation Lab is off this time, so we'll just be going straight into it the moment we get going. So people don't forget their setups. That would be less than ideal if people forget setups. And there we go. We once again wait for the the start to happen again. So I would assume that uh, we're getting going now. Now remember, people, ghosting is off now. So, well, chaos will happen even more. 5 lights are on, and we are back underway. Oh, contact walls, everything. People are everywhere. This time not a great start for Sniper Monkey. That's 3 wide and the ball slowed down. Oh my god, they're going 3 wide at Monaco. That is insane. Let's quickly look to this camera angle and see. But they're all pushing each other. Front wing damage will be had. There is 2 McLarens in the wall with the Red Bull of Licorius. As we go here, Admiral has a huge lead over Watson. They skip across that chicane and head into the back. You can just hear them hit the wall. Whoa, freedom. He's almost sending it on Sniper Monkey everywhere. Sniper Monkey already has the pit. He was absolutely sent on into turn 1, so he will have big damage then. I mean, he is in. To be fair, at this point, it's probably an advantage. Whoa! My god! Everywhere. Oh, that is not gonna work. Side by side again with the tight twisty bits going up the hill. That is mental. And this is what I want to see. Will there be a big send into the next corner, which is gonna be the back? They can both use a big amount of ERS. But that straight is so long and they're so close to the wall, which they keep hitting Tabaki. This is prime dive bomb opportunities everywhere here. This time Dorling not accelerating forward as much as previously, as Douglas has retired. Ay ay ay, where is this? Oh, it's in the swimming pool section. There he is. But Sniper Monkey was happy that goes at last second. Ozer's also pitting. At the moment, a huge lead from Admiral, who is in clear air. And Freedom and Watson Chris are like 3 wide, heading into everything basically. I mean, they had the settings wrong, so it's a fair restart. But unlucky, mate. Oh, it's a dive bomb into the swimming pool section. How did they not DNF them? That is mental. Chris put into the pit lane, so does Whale. You don't have to apologize. I understand your frustration because you just DNF'd. Don't have to apologize for swearing about that. Well, in the meantime, it's a 10-second lead for Admiral, who is having one of the probably most boring races of his career. But everyone behind is just crashing into each other. And he's Dorling and Gunnar, the two championship protagonists. Dorling almost loses it. Still no send into the back though. I don't think there will be. I don't think people can get close enough because there's no DRS there. Which is a shame, or at least they won't be able to in the wet. Try though. It's an opportunity for Dorling to send it down the inside of Raskas. There's a pit stop for Ryan, there's a pit stop for Gunnar. They're both wet runners. Admiral's losing time. It's messed up somewhere, meanwhile Dorling right on the back of Hilly. Look at the huge gap Admiral has. Here comes Dorling. There is an opportunity into the back. It's finally gonna happen. Oh, but he has to brake early. He brakes late and loses his wing. Drifting through the corners. Really, that's a pit stop for Hilly. Yes, it is. And probably into inters as well. There's more and more people starting to make their first pit stop already. Oh, there's a huge wolf behind. Ooh. Ooh. Wow! What a save! The gaps have now started to increase a bit. It's a pit stop for Admiral, who is gonna go from wets to inters. So he is putting himself back into the danger zone of everyone else. To be fair, Freedom also in. Watson, I think, will resume the race lead, and just behind him, Dorling. As truly mediums have started to take over, there's Admiral, and he will be just ahead of Bucko, or just behind Bucko. But he'll have done a pit stop already, so he's in a great position at the moment. And Admiral, with his superior grip, what can he do to stop being behind Bucko? Logic has been thrown out the window, so I wonder what he'll come up with. More fastest laps being pumped in. Sniper Monkey is massively gaining on Cooner through that swimming pool section. Cooner has to go off those wets, and he does now. He pulls into the pit lane. Now, let's just check who has pitted already. Admiral has, and then theoretically the second would be Ryan. The biggest gainer so far, Bucko, who started 15th, is now up to 4th. I mean, what the fuck? Right, Admiral in a crazy situation. He has under fuel, to be fair. I don't know how he's gonna save the fuel, but surely he will burn more like this, because you're not braking as much, not lifting it. Are you into the wall? Oh, Bucko. Dorling and Watson, they're going at it. Huge moment for Watson and Dorling. 9 laps, but doesn't matter where he qualifies, he is back in the lead. He has somehow pulled off yet another move, and is now into first. Also a bit of a hit of a wall by someone. There's the first group of actual pitters, and then of course Admiral behind. Overtaking is still difficult, but here's Chris, and he's absolutely sending it to the inside of the back. It managed to make it through without actually making damage, but Chris has proven to be a man who will send it. Actually, don't know if that was Chris or not that absolutely sent it on someone. If it was, well, turn 1 is a good opportunity. I quickly go to this pair though, because this pair now is very close. That's a kick Sauber up the inside at Monaco. Oh, and they do it without making contact. That's a great overtake. Well done, you guys. Awesome, awesome overtake. In the wet around Monaco. I mean, you could only applaud it, really. Right, Bucko is really starting to be frustrating Admiral. He just cannot get past. Admiral needs to somehow get past somewhere. Because otherwise he's going to be losing too much time to Dorling, and this is the opportunity he has. He's going to have to pull along the outside. Oh, and he will have superior grip. That is insane if he pulls it off. It's on the inside there, he touches the wall, that's opportunity gone. As the weather is starting to lighten up a lot. There's a mistake from Watson somewhere. And every minute that Admiral is behind Bucko, he will just lose more and more time. That is the biggest rear end snap I've seen since Ozers. Has dropped Admiral outside of a second, but it will quickly be restored back. Fastest lap for Dorling. There was... Oh, there's a ghosting opportunity, to be fair. There's not anymore, but that was maybe an opportunity for Admiral to do something. He once again breaks early. He once again gets a run on Bucko. He is so close, but there's just no way past. Or is there? Or is there? Oh, it's beautiful. That is an awesome move, and Admiral has been unchained. It only took 6 laps. But he's finally loose, and Bucko has no front wing, so no wonder he was losing a lot of time. At least he's missing a big chunk of that left side. You can see Admiral immediately able to just pull away. And Admiral also immediately, of course, starting to catch up to those guys ahead. And he seems to have really nailed doing well this Monaco, but he is, if my calculations are good, about 13 seconds, maybe 14 behind Dorling. Will that be enough to stay ahead of him after all the pit stops? Well, we're about to find out, because I assume those guys who started on Inters will probably be looking at a pit stop soon, if the weather is correct. Then about lap 19, lap 20 is when it should be dry. But can those guys hold on? Can JSS, who is in a similar age of tires as Bucko, also find a way past? You see now Admiral is there, and now it's up to him to do the same. He can't, he's conserving battery. There's the fastest lap for Freedom, who's behind them and absolutely storming in. Jesus has a run. messages as not being aggressive. It is still Monaco after all. But when a guy has that much wing damage ahead of you, you've gotta just send it somewhere. I mean, there's no rules. You've gotta send it somewhere. He is now. He is on the inside here. Oh my god. And he's made a move into Tabak. He absolutely smashes into the wall. Loses an end plate. No, he doesn't even lose an end plate. I thought I saw damage, but I did not. And he is passed. And he is the first person after Chris to actually Bucko decides to pit, and he is going for mediums. Okay, it's still raining a lot. But you know, if he feels it's time for dries, then fair play. To be fair, the rain has just stopped. I think. Yeah, it has. So that's great timing from Bucko. Our track, of course, will still be wet. That is some good timing. He will have to pit again, though. Gap from Animal to Dorling now about 17 seconds. That is a pit stop. As Bucko lets Gunnar past. Oh my god. That was an epic camera angle. I think he kept it out of the wall. I don't know, I'm not sure. JSS also pits. So we know where about he is gonna end up. Sniper Monkey is on the back of Ryan. I think it was Sniper Monkey that did an absolutely massive center face. But right now doesn't have the battery to make overtakes that is close to the inside wall. Dorling is being an absolute masterclass yet again. Only thing is, Admiral can just put on a set of hearts soon and he'll be able to go to the end. And maybe even mediums. If it takes care of him. Medium plate, a lot longer to start picking the guys. Bucko definitely went too early. He is now about 10 to 12 seconds behind JSS, and he only put it like 2 laps earlier. Let's look at who is the biggest gainer so far this race. It would be Victorious. Dorling as far behind that, but he's gonna improve in many more positions. Freedom has pitted for the second time. He'll be all done. That is a insane run by Sniper Monkey. He's just trying to get past somewhere, being very aggressive, and in the meantime, Chris, right behind, who has again a massive snap. They're basically sideways coming out of that corner. Gap from Admiral to Dorling now starting to decrease. It's only 15 seconds. Starting to arise for people. That is a huge run by Chris, who decides not to do anything with it yet. It's Victorious. Goes into the pit lane. He's going to try and overtake Watson. And a lot of other people also start to put. Now Licorious is how many seconds behind Admiral? 13. So, as of right now, Dorling would be about 2 seconds behind Admiral as they did. But then Dorling, of course, has another pit stop yet to go. So we're starting to get to lap 19. And that means we are starting to get to those dry pit stops. Fair play to everyone else, by the way, for not having put it in the hall so much that they DNF'd yet. Of course, unlucky for Doggers, but everyone else has been able to continue in one way or another. And it's definitely not time for dries yet, because Licorice is just losing time to what Admiral did. So great choice by Admiral to start on the wets and then going to the inters after about 6 laps, because this is absolutely paying dividends right now. And of course you're up against an immovable machine that is Dorling. Who's gonna somehow, his DRS gets enabled, so it's time for dries. Dorling is just gonna somehow end up in the top 2 once again, which is insane. At the moment he's on course to do so, he has decided to pull into the pit lane and into the mediums. Admiral is gonna come into, but no, Admiral's decided to stay out. Second another lap, that's gonna be close on pit exit. But Admiral leads and takes the fastest lap with that. You immediately see though, Dorling catching up. The Admiral will have to put in a good stint. Otherwise, Dorling will still end up ahead of him after his second pit stop. He just needs to build an offset now. And then JSS, fastest lap of the race on that medium. Don't really understand why Admiral has pitted now, besides the fact that, well, of course, it's gonna be dries, but he would have done himself a massive favor if he held up Dorling for a couple of laps, because now Dorling has free air. Freedom gets the fastest lap. Let's see what tires everyone is on now and who still needs to stop. The top 3 all still need to make a pit stop. JSS does as well, and so does Bucko. Everyone else has completed their mandatory stop, as Bucko has retired coming out of the swimming pool section. So that is unlucky. So yeah, top 3 and JSS still need to do another pit stop. Everyone else is good to the end. Unlucky for Bucko though. There's well on Ryan. Close enough to be thinking about any moves yet. This though is absolutely flying behind JSS. The clouds are starting to open up quite nicely. I mean, fair play. Uh, as a driver who has lasted that long, how chaotic is it to just drive like this? So here we see Chris and GSS make contact. Chris was there, to be fair, and GSS just kind of closed that gap. Which, you know, you can't really do if there is someone there. That's some big damage for JSS and Chris, who has moved up to P8. Wouldn't say that's on Chris though. Because Ozers has also finally managed to overtake Bucko. Ozers is a lap down. Last time I saw Ozers race, Ozers was at Baku, I believe. And he just had some lessons from Carsey and they took a 1-2. So where does this come from? Absolutely stinking up the gaff. Nah, just kidding, just kidding. Love you, Ozers. Haley goes to JSS now. As TRS going into turn 1. Haley not enjoying the dry as much as he did the wet by the looks of it. He is down in P11. So we look at the positions again if we can. Biggest gainer so far would be Licorious. Biggest loser so far, Sniper Monkey, who started on pole position. He is down to P9. Looked so good in that first initial race as well, but they have absolutely messed it up in this race. Now here's an opportunity for Hilly. Into Tabak. Oh, and Jesus breaks late and uses the wall to his advantage. Has got even more wing damage now though. Hilly will have to recharge and try again. Oh, and JSS actually pits. So does not have to try again, Hilly. And can also charge to Sniper Monkey, who is right behind Chris. To be fair, Will is also right behind Ryan. It's again a huge snap for Chris, and how he managed to save that one, I don't know. But he's been doing that always. There's a wall. Is very close to the back of Will. Has an opportunity up the hill. Just in, well, a primary overtaking spot for these guys. At the moment, Admiral would not be ahead of Dorling as they pit. Whoa! How? How are they saving this? This is again an insane snap. As it is now truly dry. Ozier just pitted again. He has now been lapped by the entire field, I believe. and is about to be lapped twice if it continues like this. Aye, aye, aye. They have not managed to find a way past Ryan yet. Schooner is also pitted again. The run of bad form will continue as he will be down to basically last. Once again with a big run. Just can't get past Will, or this is not trying to. It just has so much battery that he's not using it at the one big overtaking opportunity. There's the second though. Casey's just sliding like crazy, so is Will. Oh my god. I was gonna say, how did they keep this out of the wall, but well, there was a clear hit there. Can't say he's not aggressive though. It's just aggressive in the wrong way. That's all it is, really. Kudo close on Akakev. Head into turn 1. This could be a nice little battle up the hill. Whoa! Akakev hit the wall. Hello, that leaves Chris, or at Chris Gruner. An open opportunity as Freedom's retired. He's retired at Casino Square. How's he at the wall? He's at the outside wall, so he's probably had a snap there. Oh, and that is a heartbreak with 10 laps to go. There is the second pit stop for Licorious. Watson has also pitted in the meantime, so yeah, that will be fun. Freeman has also left the sessions. He is our third DNF. 25 seconds behind Dorling. That's the gap he needs and always wanted. Right. 8 laps to go. And Dorling has just pitted, so that means Admiral. His final position will not be higher than second, unless, of course, Dorling does retire. In which case it will. He has 100% battery. Do it, Chris. You know you want to. He's going for it. He's going for it into the back. Oh, but he misses out on the perfect opportunity. In the meantime, Admiral's made a mistake somewhere, and Watson is now past him. This is the one true issue with Monaco that will always persist, in which there is just basically no overtaking opportunity. How fucked up you make the rules by lack of other words, really. It is always going to be difficult to overtake, and that is really started to prove in this session now. People are just struggling to get past other people. That is a big send though. That is just a push to pass. That is very illegal. I don't know if there will be like tickets for this race because the rules are off, but that is not a clean overtake at all. There's Licorius on the back of Admiral. Hopefully we'll see something better. Big curve jump. They have about similar ERS levels. Licorius needs a good exit here, which he does get. I don't think that's good enough though. It'll have to be a big run up the hill. I mean, he's trying, he has the better grip. He absolutely has the better grip. He just needs to find a gap. No, he sends it. Oh my god. That is a huge send. That's what I like to see. He locks up the rears. And otherwise, well, he would have done a Rosberg. I love the attempt. Well done, Licorius. This is again close. That is a send from Robin on Akakev, and they've both hit the wall, and Robin is round. Same thing for Chris. He was looking up the inside. He does hit the wall as well, but he does not get past Chris, who did not have hit the wall. Final few laps have truly arrived. In terms of chaos, I doubt this race will be topped. I mean, this was just absolute madness. But I won't lie, I cannot wait for Spain next week for the normal race. Licorious once again close to Admiral. Really try another one of the sends into... well, what's it called again? Just a hairpin, really. He's lined it up. He wanted to go for it, there just wasn't enough space. You can tell he really wants that position. He's trying to go around the outside of the hairpin. And oh my god, he has managed to pull that off. That is insane. Of course you're not gonna get like a super clean move around here, but that is absolutely beautiful. I mean, just wow. Licorious around the outside of the Delos hairpin to take P3 and that podium position. And with that he is also the biggest gainer in the race. I mean, come on. Doesn't get much better than that around here. Yes, he has a tire advantage, but doesn't matter. I don't think Chris will be getting past Will, and Will will be in for a good result of P6. I believe it would be his highest finishing result of the season. His highest point scored is 16. Let me quickly check the point system. Yeah, it would be. Ozer somehow a steady 1 minute 17 behind Akakev. Is someone closely behind? Is that Watson? Yes, it is. Who is that? It's an Alpine. That would be JSS. JSS is right behind Watson. But he's on softs. So could we see JSS try and unlap himself somewhere? I think he will. That's also Ozer's just behind Guder as well. Let's go back to Will and Chris. Will is caught back up to Ryan. And Chris was dropped out of... what would you even call that? Dive bomb range? I don't know. So we are on the final lap. So I'm gonna quickly just look over at Dorling. I mean, the performance that this man has had this season is insane, and with him now gaining a whopping 19 points over Gruner, which would bring his lead to a whopping 84 points, no 82 points over second. That is almost 3 races. It's just insanity. And through all the chaos in Monaco, there is only one man who can win it all, and that man is Dorling, who wins by 25 seconds after all of that. He has lapped up to P8. I mean, it's just insanity. Driver of the day, though, I'm gonna give to this man. I mean, Nick Corey is just an awesome overtake, really. That's the man that I want to have as my driver of the day. Go round the outside of the hairpin to nail a podium. Just mental. And there's everyone slowly trickling in as well. We're gonna be with Akkerkev, who is gonna be the last to finish this race. Oh, and he's had a spin. There we go. Race over. I mean, honestly, just lost forward. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened. It's just chaos. It's just simply chaos. Right, there we go. Then Dorling in the end got the fastest lap by about 2 seconds, which is insane. He's the only one in the 105s. I mean, there's no point looking at the race director because there won't be any incidents. But there we go. That has been the weirdest stream I have ever done by far. I would like to thank you all for watching tonight's race. And, well, see you guys next week for normal Spain. No wildcard, no sprint round, no nothing. Just normality. And yeah, until then, have a great week. And yeah, good night.